I'm home. Sorry I'm late. The supermarket was packed, so it took me longer to get back.
Welcome back. I finished cleaning the bathroom.
Thank you. My name is Mia. I'm a housewife and in my second year of marriage. I'm blessed with a kind husband, and we're living a happy life together. Oh, Hitoshi! The baby just moved.
Moved? What do you mean?
The baby in my belly, it just kicked.
Really? That's great. Sounds like he's growing healthily.
I can't wait to meet him. I'm currently 6 months pregnant. Soon, we'll finally meet our baby. I was filled with anticipation and couldn't wait for the day to come. We'll be parents soon. Let's do our best, okay?
Mia, you're way too eager. You could take it a bit easier, you know?
What are you talking about? We have to protect this baby. You're gonna be a dad, Hitoshi, so step up, alright? We gotta be on our best game from now on.
Mia? I should tell you something.
What is it?
No, never mind. It's nothing. Sorry, I'll do my best too.
And so the days flew by, and now I'm on my 8th month of pregnancy. Each day brings me closer to meeting the baby. We've been gradually collecting baby supplies, and I felt like everything was set. However, there were 2 things on my mind.
I'm home. Sorry I'm late, honey.
Welcome back. Were you at another work party today?
Oh yeah, that's right. Been busy lately, and the department head keeps inviting me every night, so I can't really refuse.
I see. That's unfortunate. But could you come home a little earlier? Just in case something happens. I'm afraid of spending the night alone, honey. You're never home anymore.
Sorry, but I'm in a position where a promotion is on the line. That's why I want to attend as many of these parties as possible. It's still part of the job. I'll try to get home earlier whenever I can.
Okay, got it. It's a promise then, alright? One concern was my husband's company gatherings. They've been happening quite a lot lately. Given the situation, I honestly felt uneasy being alone so much. Though there was still so much time before my due date, there was always a chance that my water might break suddenly, and I was scared to spend nights alone. But I wanted Hitoshi to do well at work so that our child might have a comfortable life. So I told myself it was part of his job and endured his nightly drinking parties. Hopefully things will change soon and he'll be able to come home earlier. I'm counting on that slim possibility. Hey, honey, what should we name our baby?
Oh, right. I'll think about it. Oh, by the way, guess what? My boss said today.
Oh, wait, the baby kicked again. Feel it.
Sorry, not now. I really need to go to the bathroom.
Wait, what? Why now? The second thing that was bothering me was how much my husband would change the subject or leave whenever I talked about the baby. At first, I thought I was just overthinking it. You know how they say pregnant women can be overly sensitive? But lately, watching Hitoshi, I couldn't help but feel like something was off. At home, he was always fiddling with his phone like he was trying to hide something, and the frequency of those drinking parties is just bizarre. He never used to go out this often. What changed? It's been really strange that he's been busy lately.
Sorry, my boss called me again. I've got to go to another company drinking party.
What? Again? On a Sunday? They call you at weekends now?
I told you, it's a busy and important time at work right now. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Wait a second. My husband's behavior was clearly strange. Did he realize he was about to become a father? And then there was me, getting overly sensitive about everything and feeling frustrated with myself. I'm about to become a mother. What am I even doing? I shouldn't be worrying about this kind of stuff. And besides, stress isn't good for the baby, so I have to find a way to keep my mind off this. One day, while carrying all that anxiety and inner turmoil, why is the supermarket always so packed when I go? With my belly this heavy, it's tough to go shopping by myself, but there's no point in complaining. Hitoshi's working hard, so I have to do my best too. Time to start making dinner. What's this? A note? Did Hitoshi come home? It's probably just him saying he's going to another drinking party. God, I'm sick of this. Why can't he just tell them he's busy? Huh? I glanced at the note, not thinking much of it, but what I saw was far beyond anything I could have imagined. What? What does this even mean? I need to call him. Where's my phone? I immediately tried to contact Hitoshi. I don't think I've ever dialed this number so frantically. He's not picking up. Why is his phone off? I don't understand what's going on. What am I supposed to do? This was what the note said.
I want you to get rid of the baby. Thanks. Anyway, I'm off on a company trip.
I've never heard of anything about a company trip, but that's not even what's important right now. Get rid of the baby? How can he tell me something like that so casually, and leave a note to tell me something so important? It's unbelievable. I was shocked and sad that I couldn't get up for a while. He's not answering his phone, and no matter how many messages I send, he's not reading them. It looks like he's really not coming back tonight. But I knew that if I stayed alone, I'd just go back to thinking in a bad direction. So I decided to take this chance and go back to my parents' house. And when I got there, my parents welcomed me with open arms. I haven't seen them in a while, so it's nice to see them again. Oh my, Mia! It's so rare for you to come by so suddenly. What's going on? Well, I didn't want to worry them, but I decided to tell them about Hitoshi's recent behavior and the shocking note he left. In a way, I was grateful that he left the note, because it served as proof of my story, but this wasn't the time to be thinking about that. I'm not sure if I explained it well since my head is spinning, but that's basically what happened. It's crazy, isn't it? I really can't believe that this is happening right now, to be honest. I can't believe that. What's going on?
What's Satoshi thinking? Mia, have you been able to reach him?
Well, it seems like he's not answering no matter how many times I call, and he hasn't read my emails either.
How irresponsible. Maybe his parents know where he is. Maybe he's back at their place. Who knows?
But
I know. It must be difficult for you to reach out to him right now because of all this. Leave it to me.
Dad? Anyway, you haven't eaten anything, have you? You need to take care of yourself with the baby. Thanks, Mom. Thank you. Both of you. After that, my dad contacted Hitoshi's parents. They rushed over to our house as soon as they heard what happened. Mia, we're so sorry about what our son did.
We really apologize. We have no idea what that foolish son of ours is thinking.
Has he called since then? Please tell me you guys have heard from him.
No, unfortunately, there's been no word from him.
Are you sure they really went on that company trip? We could call his workplace to confirm, I mean. I have a feeling that he's not telling us the truth. We don't even know where he is right now.
At those words, everyone was taken aback. That's right! Why did I take his word in the letter at face value? Is it a company trip? That just seems suspicious. If he was on a company trip, I feel like he would have told me about his plans beforehand.
Anyway, it's late today. So let's contact them tomorrow. We'll gather both families next weekend and hear what Hitoshi has to say. Does that sound good?
Yes, I'm truly sorry for the trouble.
In the end, with no new developments, that day came to a close. The next day, I decided to call Hitoshi's workplace just in case. I wanted to make sure that he was telling me the truth about his company trip. It's a holiday, so I probably won't be able to reach one anyway.
Thank you for calling. This is Affair Holdings, Inc.
I got through! Hello, I'm sorry. I'm the wife of Soda Hitoshi, who works at your company.
Oh, hello, ma'am. Thank you for your call. What can I do for you?
It seems my husband went on a company trip recently, but I can't get in touch with him. Could you please tell me where he's gone? I'm getting really worried about him, so I want to make sure that he's alright. But that's when the receptionist continued with a slightly surprised tone.
A company trip? Excuse me, but are you sure your husband works for us? I think you might have the wrong number.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by that?
We don't have any company trips planned here. Our employees don't go on company trips.
Huh? But I'm pretty sure I have the right number. This is Affair Holdings, right?
Yes, it is. Could I ask you to repeat your husband's name and department?
His name is Soda Hitoshi, and he works for the sales department.
Let me check that for you. Oh? It looks like he's been on vacation for about a week.
What? Is that true? It turns out Hitoshi lied about going on a company trip and had gone somewhere else instead. The fact he took vacation days a week ago means he was lying when he came home with a calm face a few days ago. All of his suspicious behavior is connected in my mind, and I decided to consult my parents and devise a plan. I'll make him regret abandoning his pregnant wife to do as he pleases.
I'm home.
Welcome back! So, you went on a company trip, huh? If you had plans like that, you really should have told me in advance. And if you didn't answer your phone, I got really worried about you, you know? You can't just leave me in the dark like that.
My bad. I got caught up in the fun and forgot to mention it. Plus, I just realized I missed your calls. I might not have been able to receive your calls because I was overseas. Sorry for worrying you.
Caught up in all the fun, huh?
Huh? Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. So, did you have fun?
Yeah, it was super fun. Though listening to the department heads rambling everywhere was tiring.
I'm glad you had fun. For now, I pretended not to notice Satoshi's lies. So, I've been meaning to ask you, but what do you mean by getting rid of the baby? Where's that coming from? This is the first time you brought it up with me, and I'm just trying to make sense of it.
Oh, well, about that. It means exactly what it says.
Why would you casually write something so important in a note? It's not something you casually say like, oh, I'm going out, so this is more important than that.
If I talked to you about this in person, you definitely wouldn't listen.
That's not true. It's an important topic. Of course I would listen. But I'm not giving up the baby. My stance isn't going to change.
See? You're not willing to give it any thought. But you really need to think it through. Having a child is pointless.
Huh?
We're both individuals, right? We should cherish our own lives instead of thinking about having kids.
Do you realize how selfish that sounds?
We should use our time and money wisely. We don't need kids. Come on, think about it. Don't you agree with me?
I can't accept that. First of all, the period of getting an abortion has long since passed. The hospitals won't perform a procedure for such selfish reasons.
In any case, after thinking it over, I don't have confidence in becoming a father. And having a child is just a waste of money. So please, don't have this baby. And I don't think I'll be a good father. But this is what's best for all of us.
My husband wouldn't budge at all. He wasn't even willing to listen to me, and the conversation remained stuck in the same place. Well, okay, it's pointless to talk about this amongst ourselves. Our parents are joining us for a conversation about this next Saturday, so make sure you're home for that, alright?
Ah, that's a perfect opportunity. My argument makes sense. I'm sure your parents will understand.
Then let's have a proper discussion then. Don't run away, alright? For now, our debate was over. After that, our lives returned to normal for a few days. My husband continued his life of partying, often coming home in the early hours. Meanwhile, I was making various preparations, thinking about our future. I can't wait for Saturday. I'm going to blow everyone's minds. Tomorrow's an important day, and he's not even home yet. It's already past midnight. Do you remember that we have a family meeting tomorrow?
Yeah, I remember.
Everyone's coming first thing in the morning, so don't stay out too late, alright?
Got it. I'll be home soon.
Okay. At this point, I just want him to come home tomorrow. Thank you for gathering today.
Long time no see.
What are you smiling about? Don't you feel any guilt toward Mia? Do you even realize what you put her through? You're a disgrace to the family name, you know.
Enough already!
Wait. If you hear my side of the story, both of you will understand. To put it simply, I've come to the conclusion that having a child is a waste.
You are so irresponsible.
Dad, let him finish.
Mia, you're right. I'm sorry.
So, go on.
Thank you. Having a child costs money and time, right? We only live once. Diverting money and time to another person lowers our happiness. If happiness decreases, it affects my work. Yeah, I'm in a crucial stage in my career right now, and I don't want to be a burden to Mia. And more than anything, it's my life, so I want to prioritize myself. That's why I will abandon this child and pursue my own happiness. It's my life. Those who can't sacrifice anything can't gain anything, and I'm willing to sacrifice the baby's life in exchange for my happiness. Is that such a crazy thing?
That sounds like something I've heard before. Where'd you get that from, huh? A magazine? A comic book?
Stop making fun of me. I'm being dead serious right now. But anyway, I've concluded that having a child is a waste and unnecessary for my life. But don't worry. I still intend to take care of Mia just as I always have.
Are you kidding me? How can I entrust Mia to you?
You foolish boy! Take back what you just said and apologize to Mia right now. You have to stop embarrassing yourself for our sake.
What? Did I say something weird? I don't get why you guys are so mad at me.
I'm sorry, Mia, and I truly apologize to your parents as well. I don't know where I went wrong in raising you. Both fathers were glaring at Hitoshi with fierce expressions, while the mothers were already in tears, creating a chaotic scene. But I decided not to cry anymore. Mia? What's wrong? No matter what Hitoshi says, I'm having this baby. No matter what you say, I'm going to give birth.
Hey, wake up! That's just not necessary, alright? Stop clinging on to the status quo. It's going to drain both your time and money. Come on, think a little.
How can you say that in front of your parents who raised you so well?
No, that's just my perspective. So I don't think I deserve to be criticized for it.
I have my own values too, and I want to raise this child with love, just like my parents did for me.
Mia!
Thank you, Mia. I'm going to give birth to this child and then take responsibility for them.
What? You're not even a bit willing to back down?
Of course not. A woman becomes a mother the moment she carries life inside her. I've been this child's mother for 8 months now. I can't abandon that. I would never kill my own child. I have a responsibility to protect him, and I will stop at nothing to fulfill that responsibility.
You're being overdramatic.
Well, now that's over, let's get to the main point.
Main point? Today's discussion is about whether or not to have the baby, right? That should be the main point. And I still haven't accepted the conclusion that we reached.
Now, this ties into that topic, so please listen to the end.
Mia, what do you mean?
Hitoshi, you're cheating on me, aren't you?
What? What are you talking about? That's not true at all. Why are you making those baseless accusations about me?
Are you trying to play dumb? You're just digging your own grave.
Just because you think you're right doesn't mean you can throw those accusations at me. This is crossing the line.
These aren't baseless accusations.
I work every day to bring in money for you, and this is how you repay me? How dare you? Have some shame. I'm your husband.
You mean the husband who's been playing around with some other woman?
What are you talking about? Cut it out.
Calm down, you idiot. This is embarrassing. Mia, please continue.
But, Dad,
Hitoshi has been cheating for around 3 months now.
do you have proof? Show us the evidence.
Of course I have evidence. How far do you think you can belittle me? I've distributed copies of the screenshots I took of the messages Hitoshi sent to his mistress, everyone. No way.
What are you doing? You went through my phone without permission? You betrayed me.
No, you're the one who betrayed me.
What does this mean? Hitoshi, explain yourself.
This photo is fake. I don't know anything about it.
It's not fake. That should be obvious to anyone with eyes. I started getting suspicious since you've been going out for drinking parties so often, but when I looked into it, I found plenty of evidence of your infidelity. In fact, I have so much evidence it's overwhelming. As I laid out the evidence, Hitoshi's face turned bright red and he started trembling.
Do you think you can get away with this?
I'll return that exact statement to you.
This isn't even evidence. And I haven't cheated on you.
But I still have plenty of evidence. Didn't I say I found a lot?
Huh?
What about this image? It was in Hitoshi's phone photo folder, and you two look quite cozy together.
She's just a colleague. She came on to me, so I took a picture.
The day this photo was taken seemed to match the day you were supposedly on a company trip, but there are no photos with any other colleagues.
It's not like I take lots of pictures, right? Now leave me alone.
Couldn't come up with a better lie? It's so obvious you're lying.
Huh?
You weren't on a company trip, you were on a cheating trip.
What are you talking about?
So you really were cheating on Mia, huh?
Well, it sure looks that way. You left a ridiculous note for me and went off on a trip with your little mistress.
There's no evidence for that.
Oh, but there is. I checked with your company to see if you were actually on a company trip, and a nice receptionist told me the truth about that little company trip you went on.
Huh? What?
It seems you took off a week before the trip. What was that about, huh? What were you doing during your time off? You must have had a wonderful time with your mistress for a whole week. I'm so glad for you.
Hitoshi, you heartless bastard.
What on earth are you doing?
Wait a minute. You're doubting me without any conclusive evidence? Mia's so-called evidence can easily be fabricated later. Can't you trust me a little?
I have plenty of more evidence. Here you go.
This is,
I have more photos like these. So many that it's overwhelming. By the way, all the pictures are of you and your mistress. I hired a private investigator to take them, so you can't make any excuses with this amount of evidence.
Like I said, all these photos are fake. Do you really think we're gonna believe you? We weren't born yesterday, you know.
You really are in denial, aren't you? Well, that's fine. You should find yourself in a situation where you can make your excuses later.
What do you mean by that?
Hitoshi, apologize to Mia right now. So much evidence. Who would believe you?
That's right. At least take responsibility for your actions. That's the least you could do at this point. If you still won't admit it, should we call the company and ask them about the company trip you went on? I'm sure they'll tell us the same thing you said about me the other day. Saying this is all fabricated, but we know for sure. So, I have you backed into a corner. Any more excuses?
I get it. I'll admit it. I just made a momentary mistake.
So you've been cheating for a long time that was just a momentary lapse in judgment.
At first, it was just a casual thing.
Was asking me to abort the child also a result of your cheating?
Yeah, I lost confidence in becoming a father and tried to forget by fooling around. As I did that, the idea of becoming a father made me more and more reluctant. I got scared. I didn't know what to do, and I asked you to get an abortion for me. And I tried justifying myself afterwards. I really shouldn't have done that.
This is absolutely ridiculous. What is your problem? You want to take away a precious life because of your selfish reasons. How self-centered can you be?
I'm sorry. I was trying to escape from reality. And before I knew it, it led to this.
Every father starts out not knowing what to do when raising a child. They learn as they go, feeling anxious all the while. But your parents had love for you, which is why you're able to grow up to this point. Don't talk about it so lightly.
Dad,
You're absolutely right. Please, forgive me. I was wrong. I turned a blind eye to reality, hurt Mia, and caused trouble for everyone. I promise, I'll never do anything like this again. I'll change my mindset, so please forgive me. I swear I won't do this again.
stop. We both know you don't mean the things you said. Do you seriously think you can apologize now and have your crimes against me be forgiven? How gullible and naive are you?
Huh?
I'm sorry for not mentioning this earlier. Actually, I've invited one more person to the meeting, and it seems they've just arrived.
What?
Hitoshi, you really outdid yourself this time, haven't you? You've screwed up big time.
Boss, what are you doing here?
I apologize for the trouble my wife has caused.
Damn it. It's really over for me, isn't it?
Did you think you could keep this a secret? Your efforts were all useless.
What do you mean?
Hitoshi was having an affair with the wife of his boss. They work for the same company, and I think that's how he was able to meet his wife.
What? What were you thinking?
How could you do something like that? Are you crazy? The boss is married with children. Of course Hitoshi must have known that. Once everyone present learned this fact, the blame for Hitoshi started coming in all directions again, creating yet another chaotic situation. In fact, after discovering Hitoshi's affair, I contacted my boss and arranged for everything today.
I also had my team investigate a few things around the office. It seems you've been making excuses to leave during work hours to meet your mistress. You've been using the company car to run around covering your expenses with the company's money, haven't you?
No, that's not...
I heard everything from Mia. You used our drinking parties and excuses for being late because of your affair, didn't you? How dare you use me as a cover-up for your nefarious affairs? Have some shame.
Well,
No excuses are needed. I only have two things to say to you. First, as your boss, I must point out your negligence and misuse of company funds. You've deceived and betrayed the company. To put it simply, you're fired. The law requires at least 30 days notice before termination, so I can't fire you immediately. However, starting tomorrow, you'll be on home confinement. You might want to use that time to look for another job. I'm sorry, but I've already made up my mind, so you're not going to be able to change it. You have no one to blame but yourself.
wait!
I have a wide network in this industry. I have many friends. So, I'll make sure you can never return to this field again.
Please, wait!
And one more thing. I will be seeking damages from you.
No, please! Anything but that! I'll be losing my job too!
If you don't like it, feel free to take it to court. I don't really care what you do, to be honest. I know I'm going to come out on top in the end. However, I have no intention of compromising at all.
What?
As your boss and as a man, I will never forgive you. Be prepared.
And I apologize on behalf of my son for the trouble he caused.
I'm truly sorry as well.
Sir, ma'am, please, that's really not necessary. I've spoken boldly, while my wife shares the same guilt. We have caused everyone significant trouble. I sincerely apologize, especially to Mia and her family. I am deeply sorry, Mia. Please, feel free to demand a substantial amount of damages from my foolish wife. Since she committed infidelity during your pregnancy, you're entitled to a lot more alimony than in regular cases. If you need, I can recommend a lawyer for you. I have some great friends, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you. But anyway, I'm going to head out now. Again, I'm very sorry about what my wife has done.
The manager bowed deeply and left. Hitoshi, sign the divorce papers, and I'm going to make sure to demand full damages.
Wait, do I really have to pay? Can't I just pay one person?
That's not possible, you idiot. Did you hear what the manager just said? You'll pay us what you owe.
But I can't afford that amount.
You'll also be paying child support. We'll handle the rest through the lawyer.
No! Dad, please! I'm begging you, help me!
Didn't you say that spending money on a child was a waste?
Don't twist my words!
And I'm not your father anymore. I'm cutting ties with you.
Me too.
Work hard to atone for your sins. If you don't pay everything in full, I won't let this go.
Ah!
After that, Hitoshi was fired from his job. Since he made an enemy of the manager, who had many connections in the industry, he couldn't find work in the same field anymore. Now he works full-time, doing part-time jobs during the day, working in the factory at night, and taking security gigs on his day off. By the way, he paid the child support and damages in a lump sum after taking out loans, so I don't know how he's doing right now. Right now, I'm staying at my parents' house, focusing on raising my child. He looks just like Mia. Oh, those big eyes are so cute.
He's going to grow up to be a beautiful person just like Mia.
Oh, Dad. My son was born healthy and safe. I can't rely on my parents forever, so once things settle down, I plan to become independent and work hard as a single mother. I'll do my best to be a great mom.
Welcome home. You're early today.
Yeah,
I haven't made dinner yet, though.
it's fine. I'm gonna be leaving soon anyway. But more importantly,
What?
I'm gonna be going on a week-long hot spring vacation starting tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be with my parents and Genta. The four of us will be going.
I didn't hear about any of this. What the heck?
Yeah, you really think that I would tell you, some freaking child-neglecting woman?
Huh? You're gonna say that about me? Are you?
You just enjoy your stupid little game all on your own, huh?
Yeah, go have fun with your stupid vacation.
It's your girl Ray Ray. My name is Reina. I'm 29 years old, and I earn money through tournaments and other gaming contests. I'm what you call a professional gamer. Oh crap, he got me! I was so close! By the way, the "It's your girl Ray Ray" thing is what I say when I open my stream. Streaming is critical as a professional gamer who earns a living from games. I have to make sure to build a character so that people don't get bored of me. Oh crap! It's about time for my son to have snack time. I'm actually a mother as well. I use anything that I can. I'm a mom, pro game, and I think that I'm the only one of my time. I fit a niche that no one else can fill. And thanks to that, when I stream, I at least have 5,000 viewers at the same time. Alright, I'll stream again later tonight. Bye guys! I hate this. However, my family doesn't seem to really understand my job. I say that because my husband, Masato, is just a regular employee. He's someone that thinks working day in and day out in the office is just the norm.
Hey, why the hell aren't the chores done?
Oh, sorry. I was in the middle of work too.
You're at the house the whole time, though. You probably just slack the whole time.
You know what I do for work.
You literally just play games. What are you talking about? That's just child's play.
I became a professional gamer after I got married. I used to just play as a hobby, so Masato never said anything. Masato still thinks I'm playing games as basically a hobby.
I'm freaking exhausted because I actually worked hard. You make sure to do all the chores that are left.
Can you at least take care of Genta?
What? That's literally your damned job. Do not push all that crap onto me.
You're being so mean. There was no way for me to even get through to him. And the worst thing about it all is,
hey, how about you freaking work instead of play games?
the fact that he doesn't care about Genta at all, but he tells Genta things that aren't true. The first time Genta called me bad names, I didn't understand what was going on. He's literally a 4-year-old boy.
Look here, Genta. Mom is a horrible person that doesn't work at all and just plays games all the time.
Mom is a horrible person.
There you go, that's the spirit.
What the hell are you saying to our son?
What do you mean? It's all the truth.
Oh, horrible person.
You're the worst. You don't even do any of the chores at all.
I already told you that's literally your job.
And the worst part is that Masato's family, my in-laws, are all just like Masato is.
She doesn't do any of the chores, but she has time to play games? What the hell is wrong with you?
I said that I do work.
You're a liar. Genta, you You make sure not to grow up to be an adult like this, okay? I should just take him in and raise him here.
Genta is being brainwashed by all the adults around him, and he doesn't even see me as a mother anymore. He thinks that I am a good-for-nothing adult that only plays games all the time. But I'm his mother. Honestly, I wasn't sure what to do, but I'm his mother, so I need to actually take care of my kid. Otherwise, he's going to grow up into someone who can't even fit into society.
Hey, hurry up and make me food.
Yeah, hang on. I'll cook really quick.
This is why those freaking horrible humans.
Just hang in there, just wait. He'll eventually come to understand. However, something would happen one day that would cause my determination to completely cave, and I would be unable to keep going.
I'm home.
Welcome home. You're home late.
Whoa, oh, it's just you, Raina. Don't scare me like that.
For these past 3 months, Matsuto has been coming home super late. Even if he's working late, it's insane that he's working late past 12 every night. You worked late again?
Yeah, I did. Unlike you, I'm actually really busy. What?
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
What the hell? You realize that I'm out there every single day earning money for you all? You got a problem with that?
Hey, don't yell like that. You're going to wake up Genta.
It's your fault for making me angry.
Yeah. You've got work in the morning, right? How about you go to bed already?
Must be nice that you can just sleep in and wake up whenever you want.
Masato walked away after saying that, almost as if to run away. Something was sketchy. I could tell something was off, so I decided to go to a PI's office and have them investigate and see if he was hiding anything. It didn't take long to get photos of him having an affair, and it was non-stop too. What the hell? So this whole time I was suffering, he was fooling around with some other random woman? I was seeing red with how much rage was boiling inside of me. It's so much more frustrating than when I'm messed with and teabagged by someone I should have been able to beat. So this man has just been making a fool out of me this whole time? It's been 5 years since I've been married to Masato. I didn't have any love towards him anymore with how he treated me. And now, on top of that, he does this? All I could think of was divorcing him. However, Genta's face popped up in my head. No matter how annoying and mean he's acting, he's still only 4 years old. I'm sure it would be sad if mom disappeared. It should be sad for him. Then I couldn't move forward with the divorce. I should just wait until Genta gets a little older. I just have to prepare to live on my own until then. 1 week later. I was playing a game that was recommended to me by some viewers when this happened. It's your girl Ray Ray. I'm gonna be playing Chronostasia Romance, a viewer recommended game today. It was a mix between action and romance simulations. The main character was a fighting party girl, and I hadn't played many games like that, so I kind of struggled but managed to get through the solo campaign. That's where my life completely changed its course. Alright, Julia campaign is in the books. That was a lot more difficult than I expected, actually. Huh? Oh hey, I'm not done yet.
Now you know the truth. Time is a limited resource.
I cook, clean, and do the laundry for my kids, and the whole day is just gone before I...
That's why you have to keep moving. You cannot wait for life to pass you by.
I have to keep moving.
Because this is your life.
This is my life. Before I knew it, I was crying in front of all of my viewers. Thinking back now, I always only thought about Masato and Genta when I'm at home. After that, I couldn't stop anymore. Crap, it's getting late. Alright, that's it for today. Bye! I couldn't stop the tears from coming and I turned off the stream in a hurry. I really hope that they don't think I'm weird. I don't really sell myself as an emotional streamer or anything, so I don't want to change my viewer base, but that game is right. It's my life, so I should live my life how I want to. I decided to immediately put it all into action.
Hey, what the hell is going on?
This is all necessary equipment for what I do.
It's expensive, so don't touch it.
Ah, you must be insane. Who the hell told you that you can buy all this stuff?
I bought a gaming chair that I was interested in for a long time. On top of that, I also bought a few peripherals around the PC to be a better professional gamer as well. I need it for work. Why the hell do I need to get permission from you?
You're ridiculous. This is my house.
So what? You almost never come back home anyway.
But I work, so it's not like it can be helped.
Huh? So you're allowed to do anything you want as long as you're working then?
What are you trying to get at?
Oh, anyway, I've already asked your parents to take care of Genta. The two of them were so happy to take him on. I'm going to be really busy soon anyway. I can't just keep my eye on him forever. My in-laws wanted to take care of Genta to begin with, and Genta really loves the two of them. If that's the case, then I should just let them handle raising him. I mean, Genta staying at home just meant that he was going to make fun of me the whole time. I don't think that's a good thing for the kids' environment. I'm really busy with work, so I'd really appreciate if they took on taking care of Genta, you know?
Grandma! Oh, there, Reina-san. You are seriously a horrible parent, aren't you?
Why do you say that?
Why? Because you are literally abandoning your child and not raising him yourself.
I told you both though, I'm just really busy and I can't do anything about it, so I have to give him to you.
You keep talking about work this and work that, but you're just playing games. Genta-chan, you're going to live with me from now on, okay? Yeah, bye-bye, loser.
Excuse me?
You just decided on that without talking to me about it?
Well, you never come home, do you? If you don't come home, then you're always just busy working, right? You've just left me to handle everything around the house, so you have no right to complain.
You really need to stop being so...
Ugh, if you break that, I'm going to have you pay for it, just so you know. I bought it using the company's card.
Damn it!
I'm not going to let it go if you come up with something too.
That little...
I was completely over him now. All that was left was figuring out a way to take damage payment and get the divorce finalized. 1 month later. That day, he came back home fairly early, which was rare for him. I think it was over 6 months ago since he's done that. I was wondering why I got into him, but then Masato started talking to me.
I'm gonna be going on a hot spring trip starting tomorrow. It's gonna be about a week.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go with my parents and Genta. We're all going together.
What the heck? I didn't hear about that.
You're just some child-abandoning mother. Why would I tell you?
Huh? You're gonna say that about me?
Enjoy playing games all on your own, you loser.
Uh-huh. Go have fun on your stupid trip.
Just so you know, you better not do something weird just because we're not around.
Something weird? What are you talking about?
You've got no common sense, so I don't know what the hell you're gonna do.
Common sense? Why do I have to hear you say that crap about me?
You always get all hysterical like that. That's why you're such a horrible person and a deadbeat mother.
You just always say that bad, 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 but you're the one that's bad. You never listen to anything I have to say.
I haven't done anything wrong at all. You should really stop acting like a freaking child.
Yeah, just go suckle on your parents' teeth just a little bit more.
I'm seriously gonna make sure you pay for this.
I have the PI's office handling Masato, so I'm sure they'll let me know if he does anything weird at all. I was streaming while they were all out on vacation when something incredible came flying into my lap. Huh? All of them are out visiting and saying hello to his mistress? The week-long vacation was a complete lie. My in-laws and Masato, along with Genta, were all at Masato's mistress's house. I was actually pretty shocked by this. I can't believe he was cheating on me with his parents' approval.
The woman you're seeing seems so wonderful, doesn't she?
Right? Talk about a big step up from a certain gamer woman or something.
Seriously, I wonder why you married that horrible, rotten human to begin with.
She used to be normal before we got married, but then she suddenly started talking about how she was gonna be a professional gamer or something.
Mom is always at home just playing games. She never talks to me. Oh my. What a terrible wife you got. You really need to get a divorce already.
I want to do that, but I don't know how to take all of the damages from her, you know?
She's literally abandoned taking care of her own child.
Well, I mean, everyone seems to be okay with the situation, so it's difficult to use that against her.
Well then, why don't you come up with something to make her look bad?
Huh. If only we had something good to use against her.
Huh. So, they're all just talking bad about me when I'm not around? I couldn't just stand around, so I called Masato right away.
Yeah? What?
Where are you right now?
What do you mean? I'm at the hot springs.
This prick is freaking lying to me.
What, did you want souvenirs or something? You're just as greedy as ever, aren't you?
I didn't say a single word about souvenirs.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up because I don't have anything to talk to you about.
Wait, hey! At this point, I'm just going to be made to be some kind of horrible person, and no one else will know about anything. I need to do something about this. But this house isn't mine. It's not like I can do something just because they're not around. Wait a second. I've got a good idea. I'll just go with that. I had a really horrible, devilish plan I just came up with. This wasn't going to just affect me and my personal life, but my life as a professional gamer as well. I decided to just go for it and talk to my manager at the talent agency for gaming. It's me, Reina. This is actually going on, and I would like to do this, but it might actually make me look bad and drop in popularity, but I had to do this, and my manager seemed to understand how passionate I was about this. Really? Thank you so much. Okay, I'll send you the files right now. I decided to leave the house right away. If I were to just stay here, then something really bad would happen very soon.
Whew! That was a lot of fun. What about you, Genta? Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had so much fun.
I see. That's good. Do you think you can get along with your new mom?
Yeah, she's so much better than the mom I got back home now.
Okay, great. I'm glad you think so. Excuse me, are you Masato-san? Yes, that's me. Who are you? I'm a reporter from Moni Gaming. I want you to tell me how it felt to just abandon your wife all at home while you went out to your mistress's house. What? Is it true that you also taught your child to talk bad about Ray Ray as well? You just abandoned the house and raising the kids while you were out having an affair, right? That's... Please, answer everything. What the hell is going on?
This equipment goes over here, and... Hello?
Hey, what the hell is going on?
What do you mean?
Not what do I mean? Why is there frickin' press coming up to me and asking me questions? I can't even leave the freaking house because of that.
Oh... You mean how you were out with your whole family to see your mistress?
Why the hell do you know about it?
Did you think that I didn't notice anything, though? You are such an idiot. I knew from the very beginning, you know.
That doesn't answer why the hell this is an okay situation.
Yes, it's not an okay situation.
Huh?
I'm literally a professional gamer. Of course this is going to be all over the news if you cheat on me like this.
A pro gamer? You're just playing around!
I've told you time and time again, I'm doing this for work.
You're lying!
I've even got a minimum of 5,000 viewers every stream and 100K when I'm peaking.
100,000?
You may be surprised, but I have a much larger influence on society than you might imagine. Yes, the whole affair, things that were going on in my house, I leaked it all to the media. I may not exactly be a celebrity or anything, but I am definitely a famous woman among a certain group of people. I figured that if it could be in an article, then... And it turns out that the press was on my side.
But...
I'm sure your in-laws and your mistress are also in on the same situation, right? I've leaked all the information I have on you to them.
Is it true that you were bullying Ray Ray-san as well?
Well, that's...
We've heard stories that you talked bad about her in front of the child. What kind of intentions did you have when you did that?
Forgive us! Please, forgive us!
It's just a way to teach him a lesson through controversy. I didn't want to just decide on my own, so I had my manager give me permission. I complained to him about my house from time to time, so he was actually totally on board. And on top of that, I uploaded some videos I had on me too. I made sure to let everyone know how I really felt. My husband seems to think that a professional gamer is just a gamer. He pushes child rearing and taking care of the house onto me, but he still tells my child bad things about me. Of course, there were so many opinions on the matter, but the more I talked about how my husband was being mean and rude, most of the people took my side. Me crying during my last stream actually put everything on the afterburner, and things became more controversial.
You! How could you do something that horrible to your family?
Horrible? You're trying to say that after making me do the chores and raise the kid, tell the kid everything horrible about me, and then cheating on me? Is somehow less worse than what I did to you?
No, that's not...
You're going to get married to your mistress or something, right? Congratulations. Make sure you pay the damages, though.
It's your fault for not telling me to begin with.
Tell you what.
About your professional gaming or something. I didn't realize that it would become this big.
You're the one that didn't listen to what I had to say, Masato.
Because games are just for children.
That's quite literally a stereotype. Prejudice.
Yeah, that's...
You don't have to listen to anything I have to say and look down on me. It's your fault and that's that.
But...
Whatever the case, I want you to sign these divorce papers right now. You were planning on divorcing me either way. You should be totally fine with it, right?
Fine.
That's how I was able to successfully divorce him. But that wasn't the end of it. That's the worst part about the internet. Once they find someone to make a fool out of, they will beat that dead horse till it's pulp.
No, Mom, I'm on a freaking video site. Why did this happen? Stop laughing. Stop looking. Don't look.
Afterwards, they never got married and ended up breaking up apparently. Oh, I didn't care though. It didn't stop me from suing the mistress for all the damages. I'm sure that she's working hard right now to pay back all the damage money that she owes me while being under the scrutiny of the world.
Mom is a horrible person.
This is truly despicable.
If Genta stayed at Masato's house, then it would be bad for him, and if he stayed with me, it would be bad for me. So I made the decision to let the orphanage take care of him. He was still young, so if he figures out what he was doing and how horrible it was, then I want to see him. As for me...
This is the professional gamer that has been the center of some pretty horrific controversy, Ray-Ray-san.
Please stop it with the whole controversy thing. Whatever the content was, I was the center of attention. I just used the momentum of my advantage and was able to get onto TV and radio shows. I really hope that I can help out any women that are being affected by people who are cheating on them. And I was finally able to be invited on as commentators for news that had nothing to do with games. It seems that everyone has some problem with their marriage life and are interested in me since I really got back at the horrible man that was cheating on me. Oh, but my main job is obviously a professional gamer. If I can help out someone, then I think that is a wonderful thing. Whatever the case, I'm over being married. I'm going to continue living life and doing whatever I want for myself.
Yuma, darling, I brought you some snacks.
Yay! Where's my share?
What? Did you want some? You didn't say you wanted anything, so I didn't buy any for you.
Huh. My name is Risa Sasaki, and I have a cute little sister named Yuma. Yuma is 5 years younger than me, and my parents spoil her rotten every chance they get. They never buy me clothes or sweets for me, but they buy so much for her every time we go out. I would like some new clothes too.
Didn't I buy some for you the other day? You're not to say selfish things in my house, Missy.
But you buy Yuma new stuff every chance you get.
Yuma's so cute, so it's fine. Maybe she'll even become an idol in the future. You can't go wrong by being a little extravagant now.
But...
No buts. But if you want new clothes so badly, try to get 100 points on your next test.
Okay. Unlike my sister Yuma, I was always brought up under strict parents. I was told from a young age that I was the eldest daughter of the Sasaki bloodline and whatnot. And even if I made a nice drawing or got a perfect score on a test at school, I was never praised. And when I received an award for something, I was told that I was something that I just should have received. Even so, when Yuma draws a very simple picture, they praise her by saying things like,
You have a bright future.
That's amazing. You're so talented, sweetheart.
it really makes you wonder what creates such a difference in upbringing. We're sisters, and so our faces aren't that different. And while I don't mean to brag, I've also been told I'm attractive before, but my parents have never praised me like that. Living in that kind of environment, Yuma has, as expected, become a selfish, princess-like, nasty girl. You're really lame, you know that? Risa? That's exactly why Mom and Dad don't love you at all. Or, rather, it seems like no one loves you. Where did you learn to talk like that? When you're still 11 years old. This is normal language these days, see? Is that so? Well, I'm going to study now, so don't talk to me. That's why you can't get a boyfriend. I already have one, you know. Didn't ask, don't care, and more importantly, you're really getting more and more popular, huh? Obviously. Well, since I'm so attractive, I really do get so popular, and it's a problem for me. Yeah. I think it's fine for you now, but it will be a pain later. You should be careful when it comes to guys. I don't need to be told that from you, of all people. Yuma had become a street gal, so to speak. When she was in elementary school, she always talked about guys, or about how she was very popular at school. She even started wearing makeup before she turned 12, and my friends would ask me if she was really my little sister. Yuma wasn't very smart, obviously, but perhaps because of her charisma, she had a lot of friends, and she was always the center of attention at school. Even at that time, my parents were very focused on Yuma and didn't pay attention to me. But I thought that at that time, I wanted to be praised, even if only a little. So I entered the top high school in the district. I got into the high school.
Oh, is that so? Well, it's only expected since you're our daughter.
Don't be so happy about that. Our eldest daughter should be able to aim even higher.
Sure.
In the event you drop from always being at the top of your school, we won't think of you as our child. Think of it that way.
I understand. Even after that, I wanted to be recognized and praised even just a little, so I continued to study every day. I joined a club at my father's request and still tested off the charts, but I was never praised for it. Hey, why are you trying so hard, Risa? What? Aren't you trying too hard? You're studying like a prodigy while doing the club activities. This girl is Saya, and not only is she in the same class as me, but she was also in the same club. She was a girl I got along with immediately after I entered the school. Well, no, I'm not trying too hard. I'm just doing what I can because I got into this high school, see? Is that so? Considering that, it doesn't seem you're very happy. But studying and club activities are like obligations, right? Studying is for sure, but I wouldn't say that about club activities. If you don't want to do it, you could just quit. But if I do that, my parents would get angry. What the heck? I told Saya about my family, and as I did, I saw her expression become more and more stern. Yeah, that's definitely your parents being ridiculous, Risa. It's detrimental for you to stay in that kind of environment forever. Really? But I'm the eldest daughter, right? Just because you're the eldest daughter doesn't mean you have to work your ass off all the time. I'm the eldest daughter too. But no one tells me anything and I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Out of curiosity though, is your family a rich family that's been traditional for generations or something? Well, I don't think that's the case, honestly. So, all the more reason you ought to be loved too. That's discrimination. You don't need to meet everyone's expectations just because you're the older sibling. Is that the norm? Yes, it is. I see. I don't think you have to try so hard anymore, Risa. It's just your parents telling you bullshit. I wonder, though. Trust me on this. I see. Thank you, Saya. From then on, I started doing what I wanted to do. I quit club activities and started hanging out with friends after school more. But I still studied hard every day. And I wasn't chastised by my parents. This was an incident that made me realize that they had really no interest in what I was doing. After that, I moved to Tokyo to go to a university and thus started my life alone. I'd succeeded in getting away from my parents. When I told them I wanted to live alone, they gave me very unpleasant looks, but since it was a national university, they were eventually okay with it. Time passed and I got a job at a good company. Got a boyfriend there and got married. When I went back home to tell them about my engagement, they were cold as hell as expected. They said they weren't going to the wedding ceremony, nor were they going to give any money to the ceremony before kicking us out.
I had heard about it time and again, but I guess they truly aren't interested in you, huh?
I'm sorry about this.
No worries. From now on, my parents and I will be your family. So please, let's do our best to be happy.
Thank you, honey. After I got married, I became a full-time housewife. But after a while, my husband was transferred, and I tragically ended up coming back to live near my parents' house. However, I didn't tell them my address or anything like that, and since they also showed no interest in me, they never contacted me or knocked on my door. Then about 20 years later, my mother contacted me for the first time. I had given her my contact information, but she never bothered to call me before. Why in the world would she call me now? Long time no see. What's the matter?
Your father passed away. It would make a bad image for us if the eldest sister wasn't present to be at the funeral. You better attend and also bring some condolences. I'll send you the details later. So you better attend or else. I'll see you later.
Then she hung up the phone after saying so much bullshit. Ha!
What happened?
Apparently, my father passed away, and I was told I must attend the funeral because it would be bad for the family's reputation if I didn't.
What? You've been neglected for so long and she dares to order you the hell around now? I think you don't have to attend if you don't want to, honey. If it's going to be a hassle, you could also just renounce your inheritance.
But it'd also be a hassle if I didn't see her even once, so I'll go for now. You have your job to think about. I'll be fine on my own.
If anything happens, I'll rush over right away, okay?
Hey, I wonder how much inheritance I'll get. Why do you say that? Your father died, Yuma. You should be a little bit more sad about this. You say that, but you don't seem very sad about yourself, Risa. I don't have many memories of Dad, after all. But he loved you so much, didn't he? Well, even if you say that. I was the same man who raised her to be such a nonchalant person, which was why I didn't think it was a big deal. But when the will was revealed to me, I was left speechless. And his will, he left all of his inheritance to Yuma. Seriously? Let's go! I always knew he didn't particularly love me, but I never thought he would be so horrible as to leave me nothing after he passed. I didn't particularly want the money, but I realized that I actually had some hope that somewhere in my heart I thought he still cared about me. Even a little. Mom always acted like it was a given, and I decided to cut ties with his family.
Cut ties, you say? Well, that's fine, actually.
Well then, Mom, I guess that means you don't have to give any inheritance to Risa. I understand, but in return, no matter what happens to the two of you, I won't be involved anymore.
You unfiled bitch.
That's what it means to cut ties, after all. And I'll prepare a document just in case. I don't want to be given any trouble later on, after all. Who in their right mind would talk to you anyhow? On the contrary, I'm worried that you'll wind up saying all sorts of things because they want Mom's inheritance. Too bad for you, I suppose. I'm not short of money, and there's no need to worry. I then whipped up a document and signed it. I made a notarized official document promising that we would never have any contact with each other in the future. I felt a great sense of relief when I realized that I would no longer have any contact with my mother and Yuma.
Today is a new beginning for you, honey. Let's go eat something delicious tonight.
Thank you, honey. I'm so glad that you were there for me. In this manner, I was spending really happy days with the family that loved me. But as our children grew up and left the nest, we were living a relaxed life as husband and wife until one day I received the worst news. Hey, Risa, please help me. Why did you call me? Did you forget to fill out the paperwork to sever all ties? This is an emergency. Mom slipped off the footbridge and was hospitalized. That's terrible. Going out right after a heavy rain was what caused the accident. Bad decision. You're so cold. I've told you so many times already, but I've severed all ties with you. Instead of saying that, come and visit her, please. Let bygones be bygones, right? So, her life is not in danger, it seems. No! And that's so unfortunate. To make matters worse, she only broke her arm, see? You wish misfortune on your own mother, Yuma? You're diabolical. None of your business. My husband doesn't make much, you know. If that's what you think, you can work too. I'd prefer to be a full-time housewife. Oh, I see. And where's the hospital? Will you visit her? Yeah, just in case. But this is the last time. Don't say it's the last time, and please take care of her after that too. Mom will need care soon, won't she? What? I don't want to care for her or anything like that. I know. I mean, I really don't know shit. Taking care of an old gas bag is a big sister's job. Didn't I tell you I cut ties with you two scumbags? I'm only visiting her because I feel sorry for her and to thank her for raising me. I have no obligation to go that far. Don't say that, please. I don't want to. Caring for someone is dirty and hard work, and that's a job for older folks. You're old enough to be older folk too, you know. I'm still young, damn it. You're only 5 years younger than me, damn you. And don't you owe her anything for all the care you received up until now? She just freaking raised me how she wanted to is all. Well, that's how it is. And the procedures for discharge are a pain in the ass, so please take care of it all. Hey now.
What's wrong?
Ooh, you're gonna love this. When I explained the situation, Atsushi was furious. He said I ought to ask the lawyer to warn her. But I feel it was a bit of an inconvenience for Mom, so I decided to go to visit her in the hospital. Atsushi was also shocked at the sheer stupidity of my sister, so he allowed me to visit her. And there lay the haggard mother of mine.
Risa, you came.
Don't you look a lot thinner than you did at Dad's funeral?
Yuma suddenly came home after that, see? Her husband didn't make much money, and taking care of the kid was hard for her, so it was her way of cutting the rent and pushing the care of her kid onto me. It was a tough job.
You didn't turn her away?
She's my cute daughter and granddaughter, after all. I was happy to help at first, but while Yuma was being a full-time housewife, and she just goes off gallivanting and doesn't do anything at all. Her kid is a junior in high school, but he acts like a little ankle biter, and I'm so tired.
She essentially forced me to take care of you.
I was told that too. She said I was no longer needed. I really made a huge mistake in raising her. Risa, I'm so sorry for everything.
Mom began to bawl and apologize. You know I can't accept your apology. Do you know how I always felt trying to get you to accept me? Do you have any idea?
You're absolutely right, dear. I'm so sorry.
I really wanted to tell her that she got what she deserved, but when I saw my own mother crying so genuinely, I couldn't say anything like that, and so I decided to talk to Atsushi about what happened at the hospital.
From all your stories, I know how you've felt up until now, Risa. But if things continue like this, your sister will definitely not do anything, and I can see that she will contact us again eventually. I know that you'd already prepared the paperwork all those years ago, but to avoid any trouble, I think it might be a good idea to at least apply for her to be admitted to a nursing home. What do you think?
I think I agree. I can't just leave her like this.
If you don't want to do it all, I can take care of all the paperwork.
It's fine. She's my mother, after all. So I can do that all by myself, at least.
Are you sure? Are you truly okay with this, Risa?
I honestly really don't want to, but she's my mother, so I can suck it up once again. I went to visit her again and told her about what we decided. And she started crying again and kept saying, "Thank you, I'm so sorry." She never stopped apologizing, and it hurt my heart. A few years later, she fell ill and passed away. I've been looking forward so much to her funeral. That's really outrageous. You should at least be humble during the funeral, Yuma. Oh, what's this? Making excuses for your defeat because you won't get any inheritance? Sore loser. That's not it. Look at this. This is a designer bag I bought a few days ago. Really nice, isn't it? It's something you'd bring to the funeral. Is it? I brought it because I wanted to show it off. This ring is also nice, isn't it? What kind of nerves does this bitch have? Truly. I mean, why doesn't her husband say anything? When I looked in the direction of Yuma's husband, I saw he had a dangerously gloomy look on his face and was pretending to be a stranger. This is no good, of course. Yuma would get carried away. She attended the funeral as the wife of a man, as well. And so, out of his husbandly judgment, perhaps he attended too. If I said that since both my parents are now in a better place, I finally started to feel a little better, and that everything was now sorted out, I would be scolded for being a terrible child, huh? Then, after the funeral, a lawyer came to talk about the inheritance. I wonder how much there is. I bet the stupid sister is thinking about what to buy next.
The inheritance will go to the second daughter, Yuma. Here is her will.
So this is the inheritance. Wait, what? What the hell is this? What does this mean? What Yuma saw was a huge inheritance, but it was a complete opposite of what she was expecting. In other words, a massive amount of debt. What do you mean, debt? Why do I have to pay it?
All of your mother's inheritance shall be transferred to you, Miss Yuma.
But why the hell is debt also inheritance?
Debt is legally defined as a negative inheritance, after all.
No. Please, Risa, you're also family, right? You should get half. No, since she's the eldest, she should get more than half, right? I have already given up my right to receive any inheritance. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. No way! Why does it have to come to this? Mom went a little crazy because her time was running out. Luckily, her legs weren't particularly bad, so she went on trips and stuff too. No way! I didn't hear anything about that. Well, you never went to see her at all when she was at the hospital, so I guess it can't be helped. But why didn't you go see her? I mean, who would ever want to see this old hag? It's just a waste of time to go see her, and she wouldn't do anything for me anyway, right? I would also just be a nuisance to have around, so there's no need to see her. But Mom wanted to see you pretty badly. And not just you, Yuma, but your husband and child too. Why did no one come to see her even though she had been taking care of your family so well up until now? When I looked at her husband and child, their eyes were swimming. So I hear that you had treated her like kind of a housekeeper up until now. And you hadn't even said a word of thanks? You never treated her well, did you?
We were thanking her all the time, ma'am.
Really? Well, I heard that you yourself had a pretty bad attitude. But no matter what. So, why didn't you come to see her?
Well, because I was busy with work and...
You could have gone to see her on the weekends. But what is Yuma, a full-time housewife, doing all the time, I wonder? Well, it's because of that attitude of yours that your own mother lost patience for you and didn't leave you an inheritance. That's not true. If it was Mom we were talking about, she would have done anything for me. But she actually went into debt and did as she pleased before she passed away, did she not? Well, even if she had left an inheritance, it wouldn't have been much. This isn't too much of a problem, eh? This is a huge problem, damn it. What am I gonna do about this? I have debts too. Huh? Is that so? I thought for sure you still had dad inheritance left. I've already spent all that measly amount long ago. This bag and ring were meant to be paid for by Mom's estate. You buy things you don't need with money you don't have, and that's what happens. Do your best to pay it all back. Wait a minute, Risa, please help me. You have an obligation to pay too, don't you? Yuma was screaming and raging the whole time, and even though her husband tried to calm her down, she wouldn't, and went on throwing a tantrum the whole time. I got fed up with this, so I left the room halfway through, and I found out why Yuma had been in debt. So apparently, Yuma was actually addicted to host culture and siphoned in however she could to make her favorite host number one. Then Dad's inheritance ran out, and even though she was in her 40s at that point, she still wanted to be seen as a woman, so she dressed in expensive clothes to look younger and have men see her as a beautiful woman. During that time, she didn't do any housework. She was constantly fighting with her husband, and her son grew up to be a delinquent.
God damn it, Yuma! I never thought you'd end up going as far as going to host bars!
It's fine, isn't it? I get stressed out too, so it's fine if I go out and have fun every once in a while.
Oh, I see. So being a full-time housewife is so stressful, is it? Even though you don't do shit around the house? Oh, is that so?
Well, what are you...
I go to work every freaking day working under a douchebag boss that I hate. And despite all the work I do for my family, you claim my salary is low. So I cut my pocket money and refrain from drinking my favorite alcohol. And now you say you get more stressed out than me?
Well...
Then I should be a full-time house husband, so you go out and get a job.
No, why should I have to work?
You get more stressed staying at home than working, right? Should be a great change for you. I was wrong to spoil you up until now, so I'll do all the stressful work for you.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. Please, I don't want to work.
You'll have to pay off your debts anyway, so you have no choice but to work. And right now, you better fricking sell all that useless stuff ASAP.
No, please. All of these are still usable.
That's why you're selling them, see?
Yuma was mercilessly scolded by her husband, and so she sold off all of her branded fashion items and started working part-time as well. Why am I doing this? When will I be able to pay back the debt? Yuma was selfish and took time off from her part-time job without any notification. Living her life spoiled by everyone she knew backfired horribly, and she was fired from her part-time job. When her husband found out about this, his patience had reached its limit, and he filed for divorce. Wait, why would you do that?
I've had enough of you.
Then who's going to pay back the debt?
The debt that you got us into?
Mom's debt is not my fault.
You didn't take good care of your mother until now, and karma's a bitch, I guess.
You didn't take good care of her either.
All because you said I didn't have to.
They fought interminably and ended up getting divorced after all. After their son graduated from high school, he left home, and all that was left for Yuma was her debt. Yuma kept begging her relatives for money, but they hated her just as I do. I heard that she was working every day with a desperate look on her face without getting anyone paying attention to her. Mom was always apologizing for the last few years of her life, but I wonder what she really thought of me.
I don't know what's happened up until now, but I'm sure your mother was truly sorry, honey. Even though she said she was gallivanting, she always bought you souvenirs and even put half of what remained in your account.
Yeah, but even so, I can't bring myself to like Mom. But now that it's turned out that way for Yuma, I feel a little better. I guess I have a bad personality after all. I didn't tell her that if she renounced her inheritance, she wouldn't have to pay back her debts after.
Oh, I don't think so. You've endured so much up until now. And also, that lawyer never advised her either, did he? Karma's true and real, and you get what you deserve.
You're right. It doesn't concern me anymore. Let's use the money that Mom left us for her children.
No, you can use it however you like. You've had a hard time up until now.
That's why I don't want my children to go through those hardships.
I get it. If that's what you want, Risa.
I haven't really forgiven Mom, nor do I don't want to be her daughter again in another life. But I'm very grateful to use this money for our family.